Hey guys, we're back again with Love Island. We're now season 8, episode 19. Last time we had a little bit of drama with Andrew and his situation with Tasha. He was upset, obviously, because in this episode, she's gonna let him know that she's gonna make it ambiguous that she might be willing to get to know Charlie, the new guy that came in. She didn't say she wanted to like pursue things with him, but he asked her, are you willing to get to know him? And she was like, yeah. So pretty much he's kind of feeling a little bit down because every time there's like a new guy coming into the house, she's always open to get to know the new guy. Yeah, I mean, she just is. And he's never done that to her. And yeah, I could understand it with Andrew. Without her, he's probably gonna go home. No other girl is checking for him really, and he's pretty much stuck in that box with her. And yeah, it sucks, but that's how the game goes. All right. So it's a new day, and it's recoupling day. All right. So there's gonna be new couples forming, and old couples getting back together. All right, so everyone's having drinks, they're chilling, talking, chillaxing. This is Andrew getting the bad news. As you can see, he's not feeling that. All right. All right, so he's kind of pissed. He walks around, moping around the house a little bit, talks to his friends. He does everything except shed a tear. It's so sad. So painful to see it. And then we got Jay flirting around the house. He's trying to play it cool. Right here, talking to Antigone. And he's kind of like playing it like they're friends. He's like, I'm just getting to know Paige. I just wanted to. And then she's like, and he asked her, how about you? Who are you trying to get to know? Knowing that she's all into him, he's asking that question. And of course, she kind of reconfirms it. And she's like, well, I got to know Davide. And of course, we had a conversation or whatever. And he's like smiling. Yeah. Jay's a player, man. He goes for whatever he can get. If this was just like the outside world, my dude would be dating all of them. They wouldn't know about it, but he'd be dating all of them. I guarantee you. Jay's definitely that kind of guy. All right. Okay, there we go. And yeah, so there's Andrew talking to all the guys. He did that for a long time. Just had a conversation where he just shared. He doesn't shed a tear, but he's almost brought to tears. You see him there, just all stressed out about the whole situation. Poor bastard. And then Charlie over here went to go have a conversation with Ekin Sue. Yeah, just to see what the sitch is. That's his two options, and so he has to check it out. Ekin Sue, she seems more receptive to get to know him now than she was before. So, God, what's going on? Okay. All right, and Charlie had another conversation with Tasha, see how she's feeling. And he's pretty much asking her, because at this point they found out about the recoupling, he's pretty much asking her, if I chose you, would you be receptive to it? Or would you just be like, no? And she kind of beat around the bush because she didn't want to say it directly, but she said, the ball's in your court. She's just like, I don't know, the ball's in your court, I don't know what to do, all this nonsense. She pretty much wants someone else to make the decision. So then she has plausible deniability where she could just be like, well, he chose me, I had no choice kind of thing. She's a sneaky one. All right, so I'm moping around, he talks to all his friends. Okay, yeah, I think it's recoupling time. So let's skip to the recoupling. The guys got to choose this time. And surprisingly, Charlie didn't get to go first. I was expecting him to go first because usually when the new guy comes in, he gets to go first. But I guess because both a guy and a girl came in at the same time, he didn't get to go first. And here we have here. First one to go is Luca, and obviously he's going to choose Gemma. It's not much of a surprise. He chose Gemma. Don't care about his speech. Next up, Demi. Demi's next up, and obviously Demi chose India. All right, so we got Demi. Got Luca and Gemma, and now we got Demi in India. All right. After Demi, I think it was Jay. Am I right in that? Yeah, I'm right. It is Jay. And Jay, surprisingly, did not expect it. I thought he was going to go with Antigone. Oh boy, Jay went for Paige. And and Jax was just like, wow. He was kind of blown away. Dude just snatched Paige right out from under him. So yeah. I mean, Paige is keeping her cards close to her chest. She seems into Jay, but she's like really like romantically involved with Jax. So she likes guys with the J name. And after Jay, the choice went to Charlie. And Andrew was shitting bricks when Charlie went up. And this blew me away. Charlie chose Ekin Sue. I thought he was going to go for Tasha. And you can see the look on Tasha's face. She was nervous that he was going to choose her because she knew what the blowout was going to be. And she tried to do this fake look like she was relieved that he didn't choose her, but like just very transparent and fake. She's yeah, she's a real player, that one. So we got Tosh. Who's next to choose? That. Oh, Andrew. And Andrew choose Tasha, obviously. And as he chooses Tasha, Luca and Dami are just like shaking their head because they heard everything he said and they kind of feel like she's playing him, and they're just like shaking their head, and Tasha sees it and she starts crying. So yeah. Well, she didn't full out cry. She tried to hold it back a little bit, but you can see that she's crying tears. And next we got two girls left. All right. We got Nika and Antigone, and up to choose is Davide. And the last one to choose would be Jax, who just got his girl stolen. Davide, surprisingly enough, I thought because he kissed her, I thought he was going to choose Danica, but he actually chose Antigone, the one that has a crush on Jay. I don't know why he made that choice, but he did it. That was surprising. He, during his speech, he said he felt like she's the one that's here for the same reason that he is, which is to find love, which I believe, because Danica is definitely playing a game, and she was just kind of all over the place with her choices, and she was kind of playing games with him a little bit. So yeah, obviously she's just not. Yeah, now that I think about it, that was probably a better choice. But just from the fact that she's into Jay, I just don't think it was a good choice. But yeah, he's probably right to not choose Danica because she would be the first one to turn her head when a new guy walks in. And of course, Jax was stuck with Danica, so kind of chose her. So we got our couples now. All right. All right, so you got Luca and Gemma, Charlie and Ekin-Su, Jax and Danica, it's Davide and Antigone, Demi and India. Who's this? Oh, Jay and Paige, and then you have Andrew and Tasha right here on the end. All right. So we can skip a lot of this. We got freaking Tasha all crying because she saw them shaking their heads. You can see tears, full tears coming down her face. All right. And the guys are talking to Andrew, and they're pretty much explaining to him that she's definitely playing him and using him as a safety blanket because she's turning her head with every new guy that comes in, and yeah, he shouldn't trust her and all that, which is probably true. They're definitely not going to be a couple when this whole show is over, so he should take heed with that girl. She's definitely just there for an opportunity. She's a model and a dancer, so she's definitely just there for the opportunity. She's not trying to find love or anything like that. And yeah, he's in real estate. Like she's gonna be traveling. He's gonna be in whatever area he is. It's like it's not gonna work, man. It was always dead in the water. All right, so Ekin-Su was pleasantly surprised that she was chosen by Charlie. She thought he was gonna go for Tasha, which I thought he was going to go for as well, but Charlie's a surprising guy. He chose Ekin-Su. And of course, Tasha is still upset. So she decided to confront Dami and Luca about why they were shaking their heads, and they pretty much explained to her that they thought she was a little fake and she's kind of playing Andrew, which upset her a lot. And who cares? She's upset. She's crying. And all the girls are telling her she cares too much. You care too much about how the people feel and all this nonsense and blah blah blah. She only cares because, like, if what they thought was wrong, she would think it was either funny or ridiculous. She wouldn't be upset. She knows it's kind of true, and she knows that other people see it, and she doesn't want them to see it. And then we have Jax and Paige over here still flirting it up, even though she's in a new couple. They're still going strong, and he's not worried about it. So Jay decided to pull Paige aside, have a conversation with her about why he chose her. And he's pretty much just explaining he wanted to show her that he's serious about how he feels about her. So that's why he chose her. Yeah, and she was receptive to the conversation. And it seems like it went well. But she's still like kissing up on Jax before they go to bed and all this stuff. And Tasha is over here giving Andrew the cold shoulder. See right there, just giving him the cold shoulder, and he's trying to, like, for some reason, he's in the doghouse, even though he didn't do anything wrong. But hey, that's how it goes, right? And yeah, I think most people are happy with their couples. I'm not sure about the situation with Davide and Antigone. She's not really revealing much, and I don't think she's really that into him. But hey, you got to do what you got to do. Luca is obviously happy with him and Gemma. Paige seems like she's happy with Jay, but she's like holding hands as she goes to sleep with Jax, who's like right across on the other bed, like right across from her, while she's in the same bed with Jay. So I think that's how it ends. Yes, episode ends with that. And the preview of the next episode looks like it's going to be a date with India and Dami. You can see them holding hands there. All right, so that is it for episode 19. Till next time.